welcome back to our remote version of Open. Amidst the coronavirus outbreak, many people have been laid off from their jobs, and now more than ever, people are relying on food pantries as a resource to eat. So the New York Common Pantry has been working effectively to provide people in the community with meals while also keeping their staff and volunteers safe. Joining us to tell us more, we welcome New York Common Pantry Director of Operations, Judy Secon. Hi, and welcome, Judy.
Hi.
Yeah, thank you for taking a moment to be with us. We are acknowledging everyone for taking the time to sit with us and just educate us and also inform our audience on just this crisis and the impact it's having on everybody from all levels.
Yeah. So we felt it. We're feeling it every day. The need. Hunger is the underlying issue of this crisis, and it's always been an issue. Food insecurity in the Bronx is a major issue, but this is really highlighting it and bringing it out. And it's also something that we don't feel is going to go away when the virus recedes, so that this will be the lingering issue. And even what we're seeing now, we believe is going to keep multiplying because hunger is not going to go away. The need for food is not going to go away.
I'm please share with us, walk us through what you're dealing with now versus what you used to deal with, right? Because hunger is an epidemic within New York to begin with. And so now it's probably quadrupled. I don't know what those numbers are. I'm very curious to know. Please do share what the difference is now.
Sure. So let me start with we serve in the Bronx, and we've been there for a number of years. And on a typical year prior to this, we were serving about 750,000 meals in the Bronx. And we were on par this year to serve almost 1 million meals. So it is, we know the need was there. That is one of our fastest rising sites. The numbers keep growing in the Bronx. And when this virus hit, we immediately thought about the needs of our staff, as you mentioned, to stay safe, our ability to keep on functioning, which meant that our staff did stay safe so that we could keep on serving people and we didn't have to close due to any kind of illness. So we made a lot of changes in our model, which meant people not coming inside our facility. We serve from the street. Our staff is protected. We used to have choice. Choice was a big piece of what we did so that clients could come and choose food with dignity, the food that they want. They could pick a brown rice, a white rice, a pasta as a grain. They could pick a vegetable. We had to give up on that model just in terms of time and staffing. So what we did for our staff is our staff went to a staggered schedule. We work every other day, so we're not all exposed. So if someone gets sick, we're not going to close the whole facility. We're just going to have to close that day and we can keep serving. The other thing that we quickly saw was that people were scared to come out. We're in New York City, in the Bronx, in the epicenter of the virus. People are coming out, they're on the streets, they're exposed. It's not like the cars at food banks that we see. It's people in their carts walking the streets, maybe having to take the subway to get to us. So we knew that was going to be a major problem, that people were going to be hungry and not being able to get food. And so we partnered quickly with a number of home delivery services, Corona Couriers. We're working with Banana Kelly, who are letting us know of people who are in their homes and who cannot get out and who have issues. And so we're delivering food to them. And that we hadn't done before.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That's a big
deal. Yes, so that's a huge deal. We're working with Montefiore Hospital for their patients who they're at home. They're not in the hospital, but they're telehealth patients. They're reaching their patients through telehealth. They're assessing them for food insecurity. The residents themselves are coming and picking up the boxes of food, and we are bringing them to them. We also partnered quickly with Fresh Direct to provide us with the food boxes. And so we get now a pre-packed box of food. So that has helped with our service model to be able to get the food out, to have it in and get it out quickly.
So what kind of food does that entail? Like, what are these pre-boxes? What does it consist of?
So it consists of all the food groups. So there's grains, there's cereals, there's rice, there's pasta, there's produce. Generally what we call the hard produce. So it's apples, it's onions, it's corn, it's carrots. It's proteins, which is all shelf stable. So it's beans, it's canned tuna, canned salmon, and then there's also shelf stable milk, and then there might be a few other different things that are put in there. But we try to hit all the food groups. We also supplement because we have a fully functioning pantry, and so we've gotten contributions both from Goya. New York City Football Club came in very early and helped us and contributed a lot of support for us to be able to purchase additional food, so we can supplement the food that we give in the box with additional fresh produce, with additional rice and beans. Goya gave us rice and beans. We're also working with the Bronx Relief Fund, who's providing packaged bags of food, 200 bags once a week to us, which we also give out, and those also consist of food in all the food groups. So what we give out as a pantry bag, it's a bag of food to cook. So it's more than, there's been a lot of response to be able to get people the meals to eat, and that's great, and that like really helps. But what we're giving is a bag of food for people to cook. It's enough food for approximately 9 meals for a 2-week period. People can get food every 2 weeks. And so it's 9 meals, and it's for every family member. So if you're a family of 3, you're getting 3 to 4, you're getting 2 bags of food. 5 above, you're getting 3 bags of food. So we take care of the whole family.
Excuse me. So that's wonderful that you're sharing the details of how long the food would last for each individual, as well as how big of a family it would be able to feed. Now, how do people qualify, or should I say, first of all, how do people go, and how do you even monitor the social distancing? Because that's another issue. It's like there's a lot of people coming to the pantries, and then there's these long lines, and it's kind of like a catch 2020 on a lot of occasions.
It is. So we on our line, we make sure that everyone is 6 feet apart. We've redeployed staff that they are just line managers. They're outside. They're making sure that we have masks. People have contributed masks to us, which we make sure that everybody who we serve gets a mask, so that we're helping them to stay safe in that way as well. And like I said, they don't come into our facility. There's no congregate seating anymore. Everything is just served from a door. And we make sure that, yes, the staff, that both the clients and the staff, as for the staff, it's hard because we work together and you're giving out food, but as much as possible, but we wear masks, we wear gloves, and we are social distanced.
Right. So everybody's being extremely precautious. Now, lastly, before we go, how can people sign up for the delivery part?
So people can sign up for our pantry. You can come to our pantry. We're open from Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 2. Anybody can sign up. You just need proof of ID, your ID for every family member. So if you're saying there are 3 family members, you'll give us 3 IDs. And then proof that you live in a place where you can cook. So you need like a rent bill, a utility bill, or something. It's an easy process. If you come and you don't have those things during this time, we will sign you up. We will give you an emergency bag of food. We'll ask you to come back with that the next time. But when you come to sign up, you do get a bag of food. So nobody's going to walk away. And then you join and you can come every 2 weeks. For the home delivery pieces, we do have actually an email, which is homedelivery@nycommonpantry.org. People can send us an email and we will respond. So we are working, like I said, with Corona Couriers, who has their own list of people in need, Banana Kelly, who has their list of people in need. So we're working with them. We worked with Council Member Gibson to give out to a house. We're going to work with Council Member Salamanca to give out to a house in his district. So we're working with across a variety of ways to get the food out to people who can't come.
So those are the organizations that they should be in touch with, organizations as well as elected officials.
Yes, and they can be in touch
with delivery.
For the home, they can be in touch with us. We're organizing it, so they can be either in touch with us. They can call. We're keeping lists of people who call. So, and we'll arrange for them to get a home delivery.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much, Judy, and thank you for your continued service. Blessings to you, your family, and stay safe.
Thank you. You too.
All right, you guys, once again, for more information on how you can get a meal through New York Common Pantry, you can visit newyorkcommonpantry.org. Once again, that's newyorkcommonpantry.org. And you could also find them on Twitter and Instagram at New York Common Pantry. That's at New York Common Pantry. All right, we have to take a quick break, but when we return, we're going to hear about a new initiative bringing arts virtually during this pandemic. Don't go anywhere.